Good morning, my name is Kevin and today is Wednesday the 26th of August and this is your morning Perkup Meditation, 5:30. So we'll start as we usually do, settle into your seat and just frame yourself mentally, emotionally, physically to your space, the space that you're in. Just get settled in. For me, it's early. I've been up about an hour. So for some of you, that might be I've just got up. And if you're on the replay, welcome. We're going to start with simply taking your seat and try to get your spine as long and as you can. Line up your spine, energy centers of your spine. I'm going to take my glasses off. For some reason, I have this thing about things on my face when I'm meditating. I like to be unrestricted, and that includes your clothing. Wear something that's comfortable. And the point I'll make about taking a long, tall spine is there's energy centers going up and down the body all the time. And when you're slumped forward, that creates a compression in the low back, compression in the shoulders, compression in your physical body. And since physically we all move from our skeletal bone base out into joints, from joints into the far extremities of fingertips and toe tips, we want to create a very long, expansive, energetic center. Between every one of your backbones, there's cartilage and there is discs. Your spinal column moves up your spine. So the point being to try and get as much space, physical space, as you can in each one of your backbones, so that energy can flow freely, easily, without restriction, and you can also release anything that comes up, anything that you've been holding on to energetically, emotionally, physically, mentally, that gets to be released at the same time. So let's start. Simply take your seat, close your eyes, lift your arms up over your head. For this morning, I'm going to interlace my fingers and turn my palms upward and then press and extend my arms. So what's happening? I'm extending my arms, side body's extending, ribs are opening up. And my upper chest, upper rib cage is just getting a good stretch. Now from my lower extremities, I'm pressing down with my shins, pressing down my knees. And then I just simply exhale, pull my arms out wide and pulling my shoulders backwards so that I get a nice opening in those deltoid muscles and the scapular bones. Then let the shoulders rest where they are. My palms typically face my heart, so I rest the backs of my hands on my thighs and simply breathe in, sigh it out. Simply like that. Maybe not quite so dramatic, but just that simple act of pulling air in from the outside of you, from your room, from whatever area you are in, and allowing the release, and along with the release, letting go. Meditation is the most sacred practice every individual can practice to bring a sense of the truth, wisdom, intuition, that energetic information that is typically only accessible for each one of us. So briefly, for these next few minutes, turn off the distraction. That's anything that is not present to your seat, where you are, what you're doing. With your eyes closed, you have access to a different set of visions. An inner eye, a third eye, inner sight, third sight. Travel your conscious mind, your inner mind, your wise mind, to everything that connects you to this planet, this earth. Even though the physical vibrational pull is downward to the lowest point, energy still has the ability to travel instantly, without effort, anywhere your thoughts and your mind is willing to go. Meditation allows that inner sight to be quiet and stay present, stay still, so that the inner wise listening knowledge, messages can form, create transformation, and bring pure truth. With your mind focused on what is attaching you to your physical space. For me, right here, right now, on this Wednesday morning, the tops of my feet are attaching me to the wood surface of the floor. And take a scan of your body, beginning with the lowest point that's attaching you to the earth. And for this sake of this conversation, this meditation, move your feet around a little bit. Mentally take your consciousness to the part of your physical body that may feel tight, meaning the opposite of being at ease. There's a difference between tense, that balled up energy, that tight, resisted energy, and strength. The difference between tense and strength is that in strength, by relaxing, releasing, letting go, you create a stronger foundation that isn't being weakened by the holding on of anything that isn't serving your highest possible good. Begin to move your consciousness from your lower extremities, feet, shins, knees, thighs, upper leg bones, hips, pelvis. From your hip joint to your toe tips, that's your lower extremities, up to where your midpoint of your body, that's around your navel. Let your mind's eye, your inner sight, your inner wisdom ride up. Take your inner telescope into your body and rise up through your spine, your lower back, your middle back, that area right behind your ribs, your upper back, that part that is sort of behind your chest plate. Your chest plate is that series of upper ribs, connecting you to the collarbone that joins on to the upper arm bones. Then move your mind down one arm and then the other arm, just taking a telescopic view with your mind of your body. Pay attention to joints, place where two bones connect. And stillness, seated in stillness, just means to be at peace. Doesn't mean that you have to stay rigid and stiff and completely still. If you feel like moving a part of your anatomy to release anything trapped there, any energy trapped there, then do it. As you've taken your consciousness down one arm, move to the other side and the other arm. Let the consciousness rise on up to your neck, your throat. If you focus on your collarbones, you have those two little bones either side of your voice box, your throat. The socket where your cervical spine extends out of your collarbone into your skull. Be present to how your lower jaw is connected and your upper jaw is connected. That little joint right around your ears allows your mouth to hinge open and closed. Move your mind up to your nose, your nostrils, your cheeks, your cheekbones, the prominence of your cheekbones that move around the side of your skull. Take your mind and your consciousness up one side of the top part of your head, from your eye line, eye socket, eyebrow, short distance to the very center of the top of your head. On the opposite side, do the same thing. Picture the side of your face, your cheekbone, the outside edge of your eye socket up through the top of your head. And then use your mind's eye, imagine the image of an opening at the top of your head and your spine, as if becomes a light, a silver cord, whatever you want to see it as. Open to energy floating up above you. You can see this as a silver cord, a golden cord, a platinum cord, or just a laser light. Let your mind feed you the image that is just yours. Being present to what you see, being present to what you feel, keeps you present to where you are right here, right now. And the simple wisdom that all this is all we have for the present moment. Moment by moment, breath by breath, we move from present frame to present frame, and meditation continues. With an open mind and an open body in a meditative state, you are at your highest vibrational level of internal and external consciousness. You have access to a greater power than what is physically in your world. Right here, right now, in this meditation, you have the mental and physical, emotional and spiritual tools to make the greatest transformation you have ever experienced. Simply detach yourself from the grip, the hold of anything and everything that stops you, gets in your way. With this stillness, with this inner wisdom, ask that all ties, all energies, all attachments to anything other than your highest good be cut. Imagine the strings of tension, the strings of anxiety, the strings of worry, the strings of depression, the strings of anger, the strings of resentment, the strings and ties that keep you connected to anything unhappy, less than joyful. Be grateful and thankful that the powers that be, you can call forth the archangels if that works for you. In my case, I'm going to call forth the power of the Archangel Michael to come forth and cut all ties that bind me to anything other than my highest good. Keep me from any person, place, situation, story, that is not something I align with, not something I vibrate with. And I give humble thanks that these ties, tethers, and attachments are cut now. And know in this stillness, in this meditative state, with that light glowing from your tailbone, from your everything that's rooting you to Mother Earth and up through the heavens, and everything that's connecting you with your highest source, know that you become as bright and light as a star in the heavens, radiating light. You are a star. And a star is a heavenly body that radiates light. You are a heavenly body that radiates light. And you are a star. Be and sit with the stillness of you. You are the presence of greatness. You are in the presence of greatness right here and right now in this moment. Any thought, any action, or any deed that is not of the purest, highest good of you, for you, and those that you touch and connect with, anything that is not for and of that purpose no longer serves you. Take deep breaths in and breathe in all that light, all that love, all that positive energy, and then release out everything that keeps you from it. And keep breathing deep, bringing in what you want, breathing in possibility, opportunity, and letting go of everything else. Darkness. Let go of heaviness. Let go of judgment, self-judgment, and judgment of others. You let go of all the things you resist and all the things that keep you away from your highest good. You are opening up for the opposite, for the greatness, for the transformation, for the highest good of you and everybody in your life. And I invite you to stay in stillness with your breath, generating light for yourself and others. Know that when you're ready, when you feel complete with this meditation this morning, you can bring your hands to prayer at heart center as an acknowledgement that your treatment of yourself is complete. You lift your thumb knuckles up between your eyebrows as an honor to Spirit, the Spirit in you, the Spirit of you, and the Spirit outside of you. Then gently lean forward. You can repeat or say to yourself, Namaste. And gently allow yourself to come back into your environment, your room. For those of you that were present for the meditation this morning, thank you. I appreciate you for showing up. And those of you that are on the replay, you can catch this through my Facebook or through the YouTube channel. I wish you and all of those you touch a wonderful, marvelous Wednesday, and we'll see each other tomorrow morning. Bye.